Hello, how's everyone doing this evening? Can you hear me? Yes. All right, all right. Well, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Don't mind my husband measuring things in the background. We can see you, Steve. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. I am loving our spring weather that we're having here in Pennsylvania. I spent a ton of time outside today. I would love to know what is one thing that you did today that brought you joy. Let me know. Let me know what is bringing you joy today. I would love to know that. And I'm going to grab an oil over here. I have probably I don't know, 30 different oils that my son brought out for me. He thought that I would need them. Let me see what he chose over here. I am going to put some Kid Sense Genius on. I'm going to pop that on. So that is for kids for focus, but I like to use this one too when I have to stay on task to get things done. So I got to go every Monday. I go and I volunteer at my son's co-op, his homeschool co-op, and we do that outside. So it was awesome to do that all afternoon today and to be in the sunshine, and it just felt so good. So good. All right. And yes. Oh, Kylene, you are awesome. You are awesome. Doing back to back to back. All your learning takes place on Monday nights. That's so great. Lots of walks, sharing Bible truths, helping a friend, some cleaning out. That always feels so good too. I love that. I'm totally in, spring cleaning and organizing mode. And I don't know if you guys are too, but I am just loving putting away all the winter boots, loving putting away all of the winter, I don't know, we have snow pants everywhere. So snow pants and snow jackets and all of those things. I'm loving putting them away and getting ready for spring. All right. So, and next week, actually, our class, we are going to do a deep clean, a spring deep cleaning. And Sarah Stutzman is going to provide us with a list of materials that we can have available for our Zoom on next Monday night. And that is going to, you can bring the materials right to the class if you want, right to the workshop, and you can make those things. We can make them all together. So I think that'll be, I don't know, I'm really looking forward to that too. I thought that was a fun idea. So it's going to be like a spring cleaning class, and it's going to be materials to make a ton of different cleaners. What did she say when she messaged me? 5 DIY cleaners for spring cleaning. She's going to post the ingredient list in the Facebook event, and she just created the event a couple minutes before this one. So we are going to get to pop on all of that together. All right. And I am going to get started. I am going to kind of be going back and forth tonight. So if you have someone who you know who is waiting to get in the waiting room, you can send me a message, just because I am going to have a PowerPoint presentation tonight so that you can see all my visual learners who are out there, can see all the recipes that we're talking about, can see all of the deals, all the bargains that we're talking about tonight. And don't worry, I will be sending you everything via email afterwards. I have a replay of the whole presentation that I can send to you, a little link that you can click on that you can also share with anyone who missed tonight. You can share that link with them, and they can scroll through all the information. In addition, I have a lot of really helpful printables that you are going to be able to have access to since you attended live. So I am Sarah. I'm Sarah Marie Paul, and I am here, and I am loving all of these Monday night workshops. I love seeing all of you on Monday evenings. I am, oh my gosh, I have been doing this for almost 4 years, guys. Next month in April, I celebrate my 4-year anniversary with Young Living, and I could not feel more blessed for our wellness, more blessed for my family and what this income opportunity has brought into our lives, and more blessed for all of the people that I have met through this. I've met so many of you who are on this call tonight, and many others. Our community is just like the best. It really is. That is one thing that I had no idea when I got that little kit of oils, how much this community would just be just so important to me, just how we can really support one another. So tonight, our topic is going to be getting oily on a budget. So I want to know from all of you. Okay, I'm going to take a little survey. So if you can find the little chat thread, I just want some information from you. So how many of you are current Young Living members? Say, yes, I'm a member below, or say not yet below. Let me know that first. I'm going to drink some Ningxia. Some Ningxia with just citrus fresh and water. You inspired me, Lori, with that today. You shared that little testimony in our group. All right, and after you say yes that you're a member, so I'm seeing that pretty much everybody in here is a member. Awesome. How many of you are an Essential Rewards member? If you're on ER, say I'm on ER, and if not, say not on ER yet. And I'm seeing everybody saying ER, ER, ER. And I thought that would be the case because I know if you are trying to get the most bang for your buck, right? Which is what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about getting the most bang for your buck. We are talking about what are some easy swaps that we can do. We're talking about maybe some dilution things that we can do to make these products stretch longer. You're all saying, yes, of course I'm on ER. Perfect. Because ER is really the best way to order. I have some people who, I'll just say, some people who share with others. I had a woman message me earlier, a friend of mine who's a member in our community, and she said, hey, I'm sharing with a friend, but she really doesn't want to do that monthly thing right off the bat. Can she still become a member? And do I still get like a thank you check from that? I said, absolutely. I said, just explain to her why it's a good idea. Because for me, I didn't join ER right away. How many of you joined ER right off the bat? And how many of you waited? Let me know. Did you join ER right off the bat? Show me a little sign of hands. How many of you waited? Okay. I waited, but the reason that I waited was because Sarah Stutzman, she didn't even mention it to me, just to be honest, and she'll tell you about this too. She didn't even mention it to me. I don't know what I would have said if she had, but I was kind of sad because within not even a month, it was within probably a week, right? I wanted the thieves cleaner because I heard about that. And then I think I was already out of Stress Away like very shortly thereafter. So I already had things that I was loving. But for me, I was extremely, extremely budget conscious because when I started with Young Living, my whole why was with my son Cooper. And how ill he was. He was so sick as a baby. He was so sick as a little child. And it was heartbreaking to see. And I kept asking for support from our physician, from our pediatrician at the time. I kept asking support from really anyone friends, family, all the people of how to keep him well. And I wasn't getting a response to that. I was getting a response of, what medication to give him. I was getting a response of, really, that was it. No supplementation, no types of things that I could change in my home. And now I know all of these things that I could have been doing because I'm doing them now. And we have the healthiest boy ever. I mean, he was running around outside today. He took his shirt off. He's like all muscle, he's almost as tall as me and he's 5. People are always like, what are you feeding that child? I'm like, lots and lots of Ningxia. and it's such a beautiful thing. But at that point in time, what I wanted to do first and foremost was just get my order paid for. I wanted to be able to afford organic groceries for my family, and I wanted to be able to get my order paid for because I wanted these things that I knew were making such a difference for my health and wellness, and I wanted to be able to get them for free, right? I love free stuff. Do any of you love free stuff? Yeah, I love all the free stuff. Like, give me all the free stuff. I'm one of those people that's like, oh, there's something for free. I want that. I don't even know if I need it, but I really want that because it's free. So let me see about how I can get that. So in the beginning, when you ordered, I want to know, what was your first oil that you ran out of if you started with oils? Let me know that. What was your first oil that you kicked? And you were like, oh, you know, like when you have that moment before you realize that you can kind of peep on those bottles, like you can kind of see what's in them, those little bottles that you have to kind of peel back a little bit. And you're like, oh man, I'm out of this one, right? Darn, gosh darn. Okay, stress away, lemon and thieves, lavender, lemon, yes, frankincense was such a sad one. I almost cried when I was out of that one. Thieves, bergamot, ooh, that's a nice one. Peppermint, stress away, lavender, peppermint, frank. Yes, okay, so we're seeing we like a lot of the same oils too. So these oils are so versatile that when you're out of them, you're like, holy cow, you know, I want to get another one, but I also want to get the most bang for what I have. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Essential Rewards is the best way, which all of you know. And the way that I explain it, just so that I'm going to give you this real quick, and then we're going to get into the nitty gritty. I just say, hey, you know, when you're placing an order, you can place it as a one-time order, but the best way to order is to really order it as a monthly wellness box, because you get cash back, right? You start with 10% cash back, and then before you know it, you're up to 20. You get something free every 3 months. You get discounted shipping, but if you spend $100 a month, you get free shipping, right? And 9 times out of 10, all my friends will just do that and they'll try it. I say, try it. If you don't like it, cancel it, but you're going to fall in love with it. And that's what I say. That's what I say to that. So what I'm going to share with you right now, I'm going to share with you tonight's presentation. And like I said, you can take notes, but I promise you, I will send you all the things so you can also relax, enjoy, and let me know if anybody is trying to get in, and I will help them the best that I can. So what I'm going to do is share my screen with you. And I'm going to pull up our presentation. And here we go. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about oils on a budget, because this is how I always share with people. I'm like, you can replace things. You can replace things. You can actually save money by using oils. You do not have to spend more money. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Little tips and tricks. And I'm also going to ask you for some of them as we're going through, so that you can also get information. We can learn from each other, because I think that that is part of a beautiful thing of our community too. So let's get started. Welcome. Tonight, we are going to talk about these things. We're going to talk about why young living is the bomb, best way to explain that to others. We're going to talk very briefly about safety, because I know I have a lot of OG oilers in the house. We're going to talk about a couple myths about oils and how they have to be expensive, because they don't. We are also going to talk about some dilution tips and tricks, easy replacements, and how to get the best bang for your buck. My email is mindfuloilmoments@gmail.com, and I promise I will send you an email by Wednesday with all the information from tonight. So you'll have all the things that I mentioned earlier as well. So first things first is our seed to seal. I'm going to go over this quickly, but it is very important, because the quote here, it says, young living spares no expense to ensure that you are getting the best oils on the planet. And this is the truth. People are always asking, you know, why our oils? Why young living oils? Why, you know, why am I going to maybe spend a little bit more than I would at Target, or a lot more than at Target? Because those oils at the dollar spot are sad. They are not oils. They will not make you happy if you use them. You know, why would I spend a little bit more? And the big difference is our seed to seal. This is explained beautifully in our new catalog. The brand new catalogs are available. You can order them when you place any of your orders. If you haven't gotten a kit in a long time, They're gorgeous. They go through Young Living's story. They go through all the information about that. I really love those. And the Seed to Seal, really the pillars are just sourcing, how we source all of our oils, how we source all of our ingredients. The difference with our farms, it's the science, and then it's the standards. So sourcing, all of our products are sourced from corporate owned farms or partner farms. These farms are gorgeous, gorgeous. Have any of you been to any of the farms? Comment and let me know. I'll have to figure out how to see comments right now, but sorry about that. I have to figure out how to see them. But let me know. I have been to our lavender farm a handful of times, and I've been to our Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood farm in Hawaii twice. And I'm telling you what, these are beautiful operations. I always share about how they take such care. The story about how, they use in the chainsaws at the Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood Farm, they actually use vegetable oil on them. They don't use grease on them because they don't want any of that grease, any of those petroleum products to get onto the wood of the dying sandalwood trees that they're cutting down. So they actually grease them with vegetable oil instead. So talk about that, like think about that. I got to see that. I got to talk to, the lead biologist. I got to talk to the owner, who is the owner of the family farm there. I mean, these are amazing for such a huge company to take such care when it comes to their oils. They all go through all of these, many, many layers of lab testing to make sure that it is just the absolute best quality. If anything falls subpar on the quality end, then they discard the whole batch of oils and they start over again. And then when it comes to our standards, they everything is ethically sourced with completely pure ingredients, goes above and beyond to comply with all the local environmental standards and sustainability too. So that is the big difference. The big difference is that I always talk about our Vitality line as well. Our Vitality line is labeled for supplementation purposes, and you're not going to see that with other oil companies that are out there either. So these are huge. These are enormous, enormous things. When you're using oils, you can use them topically, you can use them aromatically, you can use them internally, and safety-wise, don't stick them in your eyeballs, don't stick them in your ear holes, right? Almost anywhere else is kind of fair game. When you're drinking them, when you have your Vitality oils, do not put them into plastic. Make sure that you're always drinking out of glass or out of stainless. And citrus oils, when you're putting them on your skin, be mindful because they can make your skin more photosensitive, which means you can burn more easily, okay? So think about those types of things just for safety. I like to always go over those things as well. And now let's talk about some myths. Let me just see if I can see anybody saying anything. Sorry. Oh, here we go. All right, my friends, I'm just gonna put this down here. So oils are too expensive. Young Living has over 50 oils that cost under $20 per bottle. Did you know this? Is this new to you? Did you know that we had over 50 oils that cost over $20 per bottle? Say this is new, or tell me old news. Let me know in the chat. I wanna know. Over 50 oils that cost under $20 per bottle, right? I didn't know those exact numbers. New, right? So let's talk about how we can get some of these oils, maybe how we can, have a list that I'm going to provide with you of all of the most, these I think are extremely valuable, right? At $20 per bottle, and there's even going to be some 15 milliliter bottles that are going to be in this list too. I'm going to provide you with the entire list at the end, okay? So if we have over 50 oils that cost under $20 per bottle, this is absolutely a myth, because we know that we can dilute them. We can make them into all different things that we learned. What was that in our class 2 weeks ago? That we talked all about DIY everything. If you need a replay of that, you can message me privately and I can hook you up with that. But that class, we went through how you can make your own everything if that's what you want to do. Tonight, we're going to talk more about just buying things that can be inexpensive and still very valuable. And we're also going to talk about, some little swaps and hacks that you can do. So let's talk about a couple single oils. There are oils under 20 bucks. Now, these are going to be some that are amazing. Lemongrass, whenever I see lemongrass, I think of you, Denise. I know that you're on here. So let's take a look at Clove and Clove Vitality, Cedar Wood, and Lemongrass Vitality. Out of these three, which is the one that you would grab for and use? And how would you use it? Ooh, let us know in the comments. Which one would you grab? There's Clove and Clove Vitality. Whenever I think of clove, I automatically think about oral health. I think if you have any discomfort orally, that this one is a really great one to bring relief. You could put some coconut oil, mix it with some coconut oil and put it onto a tooth. All right, let me know. It also helps to relieve head tension. That was new to me. I would never use it for head tension, but I'm gonna try it next time. And also sore muscles too. And then Cedar Wood. This was one of my favorites. I still use it all the time. So you can diffuse this one, right? I love Cedar Wood, lavender, and orange. That is still one of my absolute favorite bedtime combos. Cedar Wood, lavender and orange, like equal parts of those. You can also add it to shampoo or conditioner for healthier hair because it helps with hair growth. You can use it to make an outdoor spray to help keep pesky bugs away. You can also add this in your mascara to help with the lengthening of your eyelashes too. And then lemongrass. Okay, so Kate said that she would use lemongrass to clean the bathroom. Yes, I love that one too. And you can take it internally to support healthy digestion. You can apply it to tired muscles. So you could even use clove. That would be interesting. Clove and lemongrass in a muscle rub. And you can also add it to a cleanser, a moisturizer to purify the skin. It helps. It's a great skin supporting oil. So I love a lot of you chose cedarwood and many of you chose lemongrass for that one too. So these guys right here, awesome oils, under 20 bucks, 15 milliliters, which means they have over 250 drops in there. Under 20 bucks. Okay. These are 5 mLs, but these are amazing oils. So we have next up RC, Purification, and Christmas Spirit. Which one out of these would you use? Bonus, how would you use it? RC was in my starter kit when I got my starter kit almost 4 years ago. I used this one day in and day out, mixed with Thieves in the diffuser. RC and Thieves, still today, one of the best upper respiratory oils, hands down, right? Yes, Valerie, RC for breathing, hands down. You can apply it to your chest and wrists for an energy boost, diffuse it to help clean the air, and breathe easy through seasonal changes. So good. Purification. Melody says that she uses it in her son's shoes. Yes, great for stinky shoes. In trash cans, yes, you can put it onto little cotton balls, put it in the bottom of your trash can rather than using those scented bags. Great use. It's also great to make a little spray with for a bathroom. You can use it on your dryer balls. That's where mine is. I was looking for it earlier. Just ding, ding, ding. I keep mine in my laundry room. It is fantastic to use on dryer balls to help freshen things up. Yamira uses it in her Thieves household cleaner, so you can just kind of freshen up a space. It's just extra little oomph to cleansing power. And you can also use it to keep bugs away outside. So you can use this one topically on skin. And Christmas Spirit, I saw that somebody mentioned diffusing it. It was you, Janine. Yes, that smells so good in the diffuser. So good. And place it on a cotton ball around your doorways, patios. That is good for the little crawly creatures, those little ants that might be marching around. and you can add it to your wool dryer balls too. A little tip for in the car, you can also put cotton balls in your car. I just had a friend message me yesterday and she was asking, she said that she had a new car smell and she was like, it smells so bad. I said, use purification, girl. Get it on little cotton balls, put it in each of the doors. You can also make a spray to spray and then leave the windows open. That's how I would get rid of that. And okay, with any of your empties, I promise I'm going to give you all of the under $20 oils. I have a whole list that I'm going to provide you with. Promise, promise, promise. But I could be here all night just talking about those oils. So I want to give you some more tips and tricks. Do not just throw away your empty bottles. What is your favorite way to use an empty essential oil bottle? Comment below. Let us know. Let's learn from one another. I love to soak mine in Epsom salts and I use them in a hot bath. I take all of them. As soon as I fill up, I have a glass jar that is enormous. I'm actually going to probably, within the next week, I am going to have, I'm going to play a guessing game. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, or if you're not, let's become friends. And I'm going to do a guessing game and do like a whole giveaway and whatever with that, because I stick all my empties into a big Epsom salt jar. Oh, Janine, you are going to love this. Yes, they are. Epsom salt is just magical. They soak up all the last drops of oil out of the bottles, and then they become these beautiful smelling detox salts. I put them in my son's bath every night, and I try to give myself a bath. Well, I shower all the time, but I try to give myself a bath once a week with them for a nice detox bath. I also add baking soda and hydrogen peroxide to my detox baths as well. You can soak them in water and then add the water to your diffuser. So if you ever are like, oh, I'm out of this one, fill it up with water and then add that actual water into the diffuser before you get rid of it. You can use it to create your own custom blends. They sell little roller fitments from Young Living's website that you can pop it right on top and make that bottle into a roller. Or you can even add a little spray top and make it a little bit of a spray. I always love taking my empty peppermint and spearmint bottles and making a little freshen your breath spray with those. And you can use them to share samples with your friends as well. Lori says that the 15 milliliter roller is perfect to share a sample of Thieves household cleaner. How smart is that? Yeah, make little mini spray bottles, throw all the empties in the Epsom salts. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Just throw them all in there and then the labels can peel off of them. I even saw some people do some really cute, like little mini flower arrangements. But yeah, slap a little roller fitment right on top, make it into a roller bottle, gift it to a friend, or just use it, right? Do not throw those bottles away. You can totally repurpose them. And Thieves. Okay. Who loves Thieves out there? I feel like I'm talking to the right crowd here. Who loves Thieves? Thieves is such a great way to be able to get the most bang for your buck, right? Like, I don't even understand how people don't understand the value of Thieves. It's crazy. So you can use this to clean every surface in your home, refill every foaming hand soap. You can use it as a substitute for your dishwasher and for your laundry detergent. You can wash your cars, wash your outdoor furniture, clean rags, sponges, toothbrushes. Do you use it for anything else? Let me know. When the fruit and veggie wash is out, I will just spray some Thieves diluted cleaner on my fruits and veggies, and I will use that and rinse it very, very well. But I use it for a fruit and veggie cleaner when I'm out of that as well. What is your favorite way to use Thieves? Do you have anything else? Yes, Valerie, it totally works. Because I remember when I became a member, like it was always out. The fruit and veggie cleaner was always out. And I'm like, you know what? I am just going to use this. I am going to spray it on my veggies. And it worked perfect. It works great. Shines my hardwood floors. Yes, I use them. I love it. Love using it on my floors too. Like it just makes everything smell so good. You don't have to open any windows. So good. Oh yeah. Toilet bombs. with Thieves Household Cleaner, citric acid, and baking soda. I love those things too. They are such a great replacement for those, you know, bleach discs that a lot of people use. Cleans white sneakers too. Yes, great usage. I'm telling you, you can use it on everything. Totally cost effective. You get a ton of bottles depending on the size. It really makes sense. So if you are not using Thieves, get up on it. And yes, even your plants love it. Is Amber still in here? I know that you are you are such an amazing plant mama. I love watching all your stories with all your beautiful plants. But yes, even your plants love it. I just got a fiddle leaf fig, fiddle fig fern. Yes. Okay, Amber, what did I get? A fiddle leaf fig. I should know this. I'm its plant mama. I don't even know. I'm looking at it. I can tell it's like crying over there because I don't even know his name. Yes, fiddle leaf fig. Okay, so Amber, how do you use? Valerie is like dying to know. You can tell she's like, tell me all the things. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I gotta fiddle something. It is gorgeous and it's loving life because I take Thieves cleaner and once a week I spray the leaves of that and of my Swiss cheese plant. I don't know if that's really what it's called either, but they have the most beautiful leaves. I spray Thieves cleaner on it. I wipe it very gently. And my plants they love it. It's like they don't have any little buggies on them. They shine. Their leaves are like this beautiful dark green color. I can show you then, but it's gorgeous. I'm looking at it right now. Amber, if you have any other tips for Thieves with plants, let me know. Let me know in the chat. But I'm telling you, it works wonders. So I just use it like that. I spray it on their leaves because I have very large leafed indoor plants. Thieves household cleaner for any kind of fungus or weird brown stuff. Thank you for that. You can use it for that as well. That is a good usage. Can it be used on outdoor gardening plants? You know, I don't know if I have used it on outdoor plants at all. Have any of you used Thieves on outdoor plants before? I mean, I don't see why not. My indoor plants love it. I would just wonder what the good uses would be. How about dishwasher soap if it's out of stock? Oh, awesome. Thank you, Lori. Lori just shared that there is a Facebook group, Gardening with Essential Oils, that has lots of great tips, and they say yes to using it outdoors. I know I'm going to be doing a little add-on out there to get into that group. So thank you for mentioning that too. And Denise, what do you mean? How about dishwasher soap? Oh, because it's out of stock. Gotcha. So you can, and I have many times, just taken about a half a capful to a capful, depending on your dishwasher. And I have just put that right in the dishwasher in the little part of the straight up Thieves household cleaner. And I have used that instead, and it has worked wonders for my dishes. Really great. So I've used that without issue. And Thieves household cleaner, very diluted for wrinkle releaser on clothes. Yes, Valerie, that is a great hack too. So literally you can use this for everything, okay? Thank you for sharing all those great tips. Any other great tips for Thieves household cleaner? What is something that you just learned? I feel like we just shared so many different things. I am excited to join that little Facebook group. I think that'll be great with essential oils. Plant care, right? I know, and I'm just thinking about just how versatile this cleaner is. It's amazing. So I share this with everybody. All right, moving right along to a little bit of dilution. Yeah, you can try it, Lori. Absolutely, I've done it many times. So let's talk about diluting. So most of the products come highly diluted. We're going to talk about some of these. So all of them except for this one right here. This is not the most accurate. I'm going to give you a different swap here. But let's start from the top. Okay, shampoo, conditioner, and our shower gels. You can dilute them 50-50, 50% product. Okay, so 50% shampoo, and then you add 50% hot water slowly, or else it'll bubble over, and then turn it upside down. and give it some time to cool. And then you can use all of those products 50% diluted. So you get 2 for the price of 1. The dishwashing powder, like the lady said, it is out right now, but what I do with it, I take 50% of it, or I actually take the whole thing and I add 1 box of baking soda to it to make about double the amount of dishwashing powder. For Thieves mouthwash, I take that and I dilute that 50% as well. So I'll take it, I will pour half of it into a mason jar, and then I'll fill the other half of the bottle up with just distilled water, and then I will use the mouthwash as is. And down here, instead of the Orange Blossom face wash, because I feel like this one has been out of stock for a long time, I dilute the laundry soap. And I do that by cutting that into thirds. So I actually take our Thieves laundry soap, I break that into thirds. So I take out 2/3 of the bottle. I'll store that in a mason jar. I'll leave just 1/3 of the laundry soap in there. And then I add water to that. And I add a capful of Thieves household cleaner into that. And then you can add any other oils, but that is how I get 3 of the laundry soap out of 1 bottle. Laurel, thank you so much. She makes her own dishwashing powder. So she said that she uses 1/2 cup of baking soda, 1 cup of washing soda, 1/4 cup of citric acid, Thieves and lemon oil, and 3 tablespoons per load. Thank you for that. So everybody take a look at the chat, copy that little recipe down. I know that I am going to do the same exact thing. So Laurel, if you can message me that afterwards, that would be amazing, because I'm always down to try a new DIY. So out of these dilution recipes, which one is one that you would try? Let me know in the comments. What is one that you would try? Would you try the shampoo or conditioner or shower gel, the dishwashing powder, mouthwash, or laundry detergent? Which dilution one would you try? Ooh, Denise, done them all. Lots and lots of dishwashing, laundry detergent, laundry detergent. The laundry one is my favorite, by all means. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, here are maybe just like, oh my gosh, Valerie, you have got to try the laundry detergent. Yes, if that price like freaks you out, just know you're getting 3 bottles out of 1 bottle. And let's talk about this. Think outside the box for new ways to use your products, okay? How many of you have tried the toothpaste as deodorant? Anybody? I know the first time that I did this, I could not believe that it worked. I may have to resort to this summer. Something else that I love as deodorant, I just use patchouli oil straight up on my armpits. It works fantastic. If that's a little too hippie smell for you, you could do peace and calming instead, and it works awesome. I know that a lot of you have been asking about a hair gel recipe or for hair care. I have heard that the Animal Sense ointment works wonders for that. I don't use I don't really use any product in my hair, but the hair gel and the Animal Sense ointment is supposed to work fantastic, okay? Conditioner, you can use that as detangler, as like a leave-in conditioner as well, just a little bit. Lavender lotion as fabric softener. Thieves fruit and veggie wash, you can use that as a degreaser. Think about that. The dishwashing powder as a toilet bowl cleaner because it has that grit to it. You can also make your own as well. The lavender lip balm, you can use it as a primer for your eyeshadow so that in the summertime, the spring and summertime, your eyeshadow doesn't just kind of wipe off as the day goes on. You can prime it just by adding a little bit of lavender lip balm to your lid and then put the eyeshadow on over top. Good old Lemongrass Essential Oil. Remember we said that that one is less than $20. And it is a low tox alternative to nail polish remover. I couldn't believe that this one actually worked, but it does. And the seedlings wipes. You can use the seedlings wipes in so many different ways. This is why these wipes are always out of stock. You can obviously use them as wipes. So you can use them on a tush, or you can use them on your face for a makeup remover. My mom uses these all the time just to clean her makeup off, and also just to kind of freshen up her face before bedtime. And you can also use them as a dryer sheet replacement. Okay. So I am hoping that these ideas totally expanded your mind. Which one are you most surprised about? Which one do you see and you're like, that is wild. I can't believe we can do that. Let me know. The toothpaste one. Have you tried it yet, Kylene? Teresa, this might be the first time that you're seeing this. The toothpaste one. Seriously, it makes no sense to me, but it works amazingly well. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Lori? Yeah, and the animal scents ointment, that stuff is really good for your skin too, for like super, super, super dry skin. So I don't know. I'm excited. I love the lemongrass one too, because I think nail polish remover just smells, oh, it smells so, so bad. And the seedlings wipes, I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on those. They are amazing. Amazing. All right. So getting the best deal, you know how to get the best deal. You know the deal to get the best deal. So it is doing it at Essential Rewards. And also you can share with others as well. So that is something that is always an option. You have your member number. Your member number works just like a little referral link. So if you have anyone go to youngliving.com, they can throw in your member number. Even if they just order a bottle of lavender, you can get a little bit of money to help to pay for your oils. It doesn't mean you're doing a business. It doesn't mean anything like that. It just means that you're earning a little bit of money for your products. Now, let me just show you real quick a couple other things that I am going to gift you this evening. Let's see if I can get out of here. I am going to open this up here, and I'm just going to show you what else I am going to be sending to you. Sorry about that. Oh, my Lanta. Sorry, I feel like I have so many different little buttons on here right now. Okay. All right, so this is what I'm going to be emailing to all of you when you fill out the little questionnaire at the end, the survey, just letting us know. The reason that we give you that survey is so we know how to gear additional workshops, but this is going to be the form that I email to you. So this is great to print out. You can have it. You can also just save it on your phone, but it has all the oils under $20. They're all listed here. And it also talks about this. Did you know that the Citrus Fresh colored bottle has the same exact thing that is in the white label bottle? So you can buy a 15 milliliter and you can still use it internally. Now you can't post that on, publicly or anything like that, but you can, it's the same thing. They don't do anything different. So buying a 15 milliliter of Citrus Fresh for $16.50 rather than buying, a 5 milliliter of Citrus Fresh for $7.75. If you double this, right, $7.75 plus $7.75 is what, $15.50. So you can really get one 5 milliliter for free. Get a 15 milliliter bottle for the cost of a 10 milliliter. I always go for 15 milliliters when I can. They're a much better bang for your buck. And then I am giving you the little tips and tricks that we talked about, using this for that, and also tips to get the most out of your empty bottles. So I'm going to send these to you. You can feel free to share them as well. And let me see how I can stop my share. And what I am going to do is I am going to share with you the link for tonight. Let me just copy this and get it sent to you. And what questions do you have? Does anybody have any questions for tonight? Here is the little form. You could just fill the Google form out. Give us a little bit of feedback so we know what to do for future workshops. Also, if any of you would like to pair up for a Monday night workshop, we love pairing up with other women to also showcase your talents and showcase something that you feel very passionate about. So please take a moment to fill that out. That's how you are going to get all of the resources from this evening too. All right, if there are no questions, then what is one takeaway, your biggest takeaway from tonight? Can you comment that in the comments? One takeaway, one thing that you're gonna do and implement or do an order or do and whatever, just something that you took away from this evening. Making the dish powdered soap, spraying plants with thieves, hacks to make the products last longer. I remember they totally, yeah, that was amazing for us. Animal ointment, right? I need to order that one too. That is totally a new product for me. Dilution of oils, patchouli deodorant. If you love it, I love it. That's what I use every day. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel good, makes me feel happy. All right, well, everyone, thank you. Please fill that out and we will be in touch next week. We are going to be doing, like I said, that spring cleaning, and you can get all the materials, gather them up and have them here for next week, and we can make things together. So I hope that you all have a great night, and we will see you next Monday. Take care.